Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst.
Oh, Durst, the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst. Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst.
Durst, the worst.
We got another video request from Dinyu on Subscribestar. If you got a video request, you can go to subscribestar.com/dursttheworst and throw me $9 or more, better yet, and I will throw you some stickers and do any video requests pretty much that you want. But here we got something out of Millersville, Pennsylvania, Millersville University. On this pretty rad channel, TFP Student Action, these Catholics that get out there and do some pretty based bagpipe trolling, and well, not trolling, they're pretty sincere, but they do a little bit of trolling of these lefties, who you'll see in a second are absolutely psychotic. But it's titled, "These pro-abortion students love murder, hail Satan, and hate white men." And that's not even an exaggeration. Let's check it out.
My body, my choice.
The baby's not a baby.
What?
Hail Satan. These white people I hate.
The baby's not a baby. Hail Satan. These white people I hate.
TFP Student Action just set up a campaign right now here at Millersville University. The issue of the day is to defend the life of the innocent unborn and to oppose the sin of abortion.
Abortion is cringe.
God bless.
How long did it take to get our first insult?
About 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's not surprising. They remember us from last time.
Nah, you have a uterus? You don't have a uterus. No, don't talk to me. You can't talk about nothing you don't know.
I'm pro-choice. This is a joke. I don't know what. You're a joke. Look at you. You came out of a 90-degree weather.
No, we're serious. We have 10 reasons here. Serious reasons.
I give them 13 reasons why they should leave.
Let's hear them. What first reason?
One, you're dumb as
Yeah, but you're like a fat brown dude, so. Oh, my head.
I am in fact killing a baby. Yes.
Wow, it's like a straight up admission. Look at that. I am in fact killing an unborn baby. I am. Most of the time they engage in mental gymnastics to try to convince you that that's not what they're doing, that it's a choice or bodily autonomy or whatever.
Murder is wrong, stealing is wrong, cheating is wrong.
Because humans are the only species advanced enough to write it down, long enough to remember. We got lucky.
So why did we write it down?
Because what do you mean?
Where did that come from?
We grew the brain parts to do it.
Like
you didn't.
Our brain to think that way.
No one.
No one.
But evolution. Random circumstance.
How do we get something like a university? Is it random?
No, it's rich white people saying that other people need to learn things. That's
Oy, rich white people need to stop.
where universities come from. Look it up. Early 1940s, nothing but rich white dudes.
It comes from civilization. There's nothing wrong with white people.
There's nothing wrong with white people.
So why are you attacking white people?
I'm not attacking white people.
Yeah, you are. He's doing like the rich white men meme.
Stop taking the word white out of the phrase that I said rich white men. That is a very specific set of words, and you're taking one word out.
And rich fellow white men are making him wear a face kippa outside because he's a fucking idiot. He looks like fucking Egon
Wrong
or
with
shit.
rich white people.
Said I hate certain white people. Obviously not all white people.
Get me in here. I love my mama. Get me in here.
Ugh. You want to proactively bring this into your country by the thousands and perhaps by the millions? Conservatives and leftists, you want to proactively bring this into your country.
But these white people I hate. These white people I hate.
Yikes. That's so creepy.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
Yeah, you need to make better choices with your body, okay? You need to make way better choices with your body, Blimp.
My body, my choice.
I'd like to understand your message. Can I have a flight? Not enough you do that.
I won't do that. I promise. I promise on the Lord's name.
You don't.
All right, don't use it. You just.
Okay, so this is someone of the tribe, you can kind of tell. Or, I don't know, man. Like, look at how creepazoid this dude is. He's a kid diddler. That is the face of a kid diddler. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You said hail
Never
Satan.
do
You
that.
can't use our Lord's name.
He said hail
Satan.
Said hail Satan. Okay, we got that side profile. He's probably
Annoying you has become my new favorite hobby. Please come back soon. I will have nothing more joy than annoying you.
What does hail Satan have to do with abortion?
It doesn't have to do with anything. I just like annoying you and making you mad. And you church boys are so insensitive that you can say anything somewhat anti-religious that instantly makes you only thing you have to grasp on is your own faith.
It's a tough.
Like, what's wrong with that? I mean, okay, that was just a lot of nonsense. There is no. Wow, I'm fucking thunderstruck by how stupid that
Child's body,
was.
not the woman's.
Pro-abortion.
Pro-abortion. Okay, is that a ginger tribes person? Ginger tribes person? Ginger sand person? Who says pro-abortion? So you get a lot of Hail Satan and like explicit calls to be pro-abortion by people who are kinky-haired and jagged, nosin.
Separate bodies.
The governor of Virginia
Okay, how is that
promoted
different from what you're doing?
post-birth abortion. Post-birth abortion.
Yep.
So the
That's
baby,
just murder.
So this is the
That's murder.
Governor
What,
Northam of Virginia is not nobody.
Yeah, that's wrong.
If we're talking about something so critical as human life, you can't just go on the.
What?
You can't base your position on a whim like maybe. No,
Here's
it's not
the
a
thing.
maybe. You have to know.
Another place
You know,
where we disagree
because
is
if
human
it-
life is
if
not
it's-
that critical.
Well, this whole thing
the killing of
Human life is not that critical. Well, I mean, I guess you should be more appreciative that your parents didn't have that similar opinion about you.
innocent people is murder, and murder is always
I love
wrong.
murder. I think we should make it illegal. I think it would be more fun if we just like kind of.
I agree.
Like
we should make it
kind of thing.
illegal. We should make it illegal.
Legal, baby. Listen to my words.
You said illegal.
Legal.
I'm
No,
sorry, I
honey.
misunderstood.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like a type that would.
Yeah, another tribes person with kinky hair who's insane out of her mind, who said illegal, and then you need to like listen to my words. I said illegal. It's funny. You should be a little bit more careful with your words when you're on camera and advocating for murdering babies.
You should have been aborted.
Defend innocent life. You don't have a uterus. What? You don't have a uterus.
I know, but it shouldn't be your choice, should it be?
Okay, so I don't need to point out, but I will. No uterus, no opinion, but this dude doesn't have uterus, and he's espousing an opinion. What the fuck? Very self-refuting, very circular, very grug-brained, very
You don't have a
stupid.
uterus.
I know, but it shouldn't be your choice, should it be?
Bass bagpipes?
Yeah, what about the unborn lives? Do they matter? Do unborn lives matter? No? No?
Aren't you glad we included black people? Aren't you glad? Miss America. Based? Very based. These guys are pretty based, I gotta say. Yeah, so I mean, anybody who's anybody could see that that was just a display of psychosis, and one might also have a follow-up question, well, why are these college kids so insane and advocating for Satan, advocating for infanticide? I think we have a couple of answers with the university itself, Millersville University.
Anytime you've
Inclusive
got a
excellence.
particular group that has been marginalized and oppressed, you need special recognition of their importance.
I think it's really important
Gross.
that we have these commissions to represent everyone's voices.
Everyone's like five. Gender and sexual diversity, so like what, pedos?
I really wanted a school that was inclusive and welcoming and would allow me to be myself. I learned about the policies at Millersville. I was amazed. I was like, this is it. This is the school I'm going to. It's just so welcoming and so nice, and I felt at home.
The university
You're mentally ill.
functions so that all of these different individuals and departments all come together to provide support for our students.
We have a role to play
Ugh.
in celebrating each other.
The more diverse
No, we don't.
voices that we have, the better we can meet the needs of the community, because the more opportunities we'll have.
Okay, so I think that's a small hat person?
Opportunities we'll have to hear what your lived experience is and how you can make Millersville a more inclusive and equitable place.
She sounds like she's on the verge of crying, dude. Millersville University. Oh, man. Hang on a second. Yeah, so couple of the programs they have: interdisciplinary social studies and ELA, infusing social justice into your everyday practice. So what the fuck? There's the summer programs. Call for social change in the United States is loud and clear, but what does this call sound like in early childhood and elementary classrooms? Participants in this summer institute will consider how to prioritize anti-racist pedagogies in pre-6 classroom. So yeah, I mean, this is a huge indicator of why that entire mob of psychotic, pro-Satan, pro-infanticide, just crazy dyed hair, fat, dumpy, just cow-piercing, just people with their face kippas on. They're hysterical. They got their face kippa down by their, down by their chin, but they're wearing it anyway. Just pulling it down to yell at these people and putting it back up because it's just like theater. We have an indicator right here as to why these upcoming generations are so psychotic. It starts in pre-6K, or pre-K6. We will explore how teachers can examine questions of equity with young children using interdisciplinary pedagogies that are practical, innovative, and engaging. Brainwashing, grooming. This session will utilize project-based learning, resulting in a final product that you will design to meet the needs of your students. This institute will challenge us to think critically, conscientiously, and compassionately as we help children do the same. The course will be fully virtual with both synchronous and asynchronous components. It's just gobbledygook. This is a lot of words that have no meaning when, if they were honest, they would say we're basically going to teach your kids how to be sadistic, evil, just psychotic people who want to kill babies and just rape people. The session will focus on the intersections of social justice and English language arts, but our approach is applicable to all content areas. So we saw Dr. Jennifer Burke in that video. And totally do not flood this email address with your opinion, and do not call this number that you see on your screen because, well, when you attack your enemy wins, right, conservatives? Right, Big Papa Fascist, that one dude on the Crucible channel. Yeah, let's totally not mass 1-star Millersville University on Google or anything like that. Let's totally not email Dr. Sarah Jackson at millersville.edu and call 717-871-7344. Let's totally not do that. Got a guest speaker. Dr. Bettina L. Love is an award-winning author at the Athletic Association endowed professor at University of Georgia. She's one of the field's most esteemed educational researchers. I mean, her research is just like, what? Poor black people, poor gays, poor women. It's just like, what? Who cares, man? Nobody should care, but unfortunately we're having this shit shoved down our throat in pre-K6. So, they're psychologically damaging all these different people. That's what they're doing. That's why we have mobs of psychos out there responding to people saying, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't abort your child. Maybe you should, rethink infanticide. Well, my body, my choice. I'm a fat fucking whale. It's like, well, now we have an indication as to why. People want to, these boomers out there want to be like, well, why is it this bad? Let's have, 9 hours of a podcast as to why. We know why. We know why. Teaching and activism meet the intersection of race, education, and abolition, and black joy. Oh, God. Dr. Love is concerned with how educators working with parents and communities can build communal, civically engaged schools rooted in abolitionist teaching with the goal of intersectional social justice for equitable classrooms that love and affirm black and brown children. That was gobbledygook. She could have condensed all of that into, we notice that America has white people and we want America to not have white people. That's basically what that means. It's basically what that means. Abolitionist Teaching Network, ATN. ATN's mission is simple: develop and support teachers and parents to fight injustice within their schools and communities. That shouldn't even be a job. That shouldn't even be a job. Nakiha Primus, PhD, is an associate professor, Millersville University of Pennsylvania, where she prepares future educators in a wide variety of degree programs. Equity, yeah. Whenever you see a word like that, it basically means there's white people here, and wouldn't it be great if there were not white people here? So yeah, totally don't phone zap these people at these universities. Don't phone zap these people. Don't flood their inbox with emails. We got other summer institutes, programs like embedding anti-racism into your everyday practice. The call for social change in the United States is loud. Wait, whoops. This is the same thing? Is this the exact same fucking paragraph? It's like the exact same gobbledygook, but like a different institute director. Dr. Miriam Margarita Gomez Whitmer. Do not, I repeat, do not be, just like the left. I mean, we don't want to be just like the left and phone zap or email zap mwhitmer at millersville.edu at 717-871-4167. We totally don't want to do that. I mean, that would just make us the same thing as Antifa. I mean, and we wouldn't want to do things that are effective strategically, would we? We wouldn't want to lay pressure on these people that are doing things we don't like. We wouldn't want to, do activism or anything that we know is effective. That would be butthurt or something. But yeah, Millersville's got a migrant education program which assists students and families whose education and lives have been interrupted by a migrant lifestyle. So yeah, they're going to try to flood your country with brown people who hate you, who we just saw on camera. We're saying, like, we don't like white people. We love infanticide. We love just, like, killing babies and hailing Satan. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? It's just, like, absolutely psychotic. Oh, man. But yeah, that's where it is. Whoops. That's where it is. I mean, totally don't go to Google or whatever, WeGo.here or Bing or whatever. Don't go to Millersville University and 1-star their page. Do not do that. Do not do that. That would be same as the left. That would be the same tactics as the left. We don't want to, win like the left is winning. No, don't do that. But anyway, I just thought I'd knock out a video request today. Show you that the kids are just like pro-abortion now. It went from safe, legal, and rare when I was a kid to pro-abortion, hail Satan, murder is awesome, infanticide is awesome, and fuck white men. So, yeah. Click that subscribe button. Hit me up on New Tech, Odyssey, BitChute, Rumble. Linktree in description because YouTube is asshole and they're shadow banning me. They're giving me strikes. It's kind of bullshit, but yeah. Hit that subscribe button, upvote the video, share it with your friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time.
Try, bitch!